Such an important video for those of us who never finish a single sketchbook while keeping buying new ones with the same thought. This or that one is going to be the one I'll finish 100%. Guess what happens? Exactly. Another abandoned sketchbook. How do I know? Well, I am the same. I literally have 20 plus unfinished sketchbooks, and I remember buying every single one of those thinking, okay, now I'll be following those drawing prompts from YouTube. How difficult is that to maintain that simple habit of daily sketching in my sketchbook, right? But something went wrong every single time. I think now I found out why. I want to share that simple hack, that simple mindset shift with you, which will help you to go from that, I don't know what to draw there, maybe I'm not talented enough, oh, I need to buy new pencils or new watercolor set or something, to wow, I can't wait to open my sketchbook and scribble a few thoughts, a few ideas, because this is exactly the mindset shift we'll be talking about. You haven't given your sketchbook a job. And this is the mindset shift that will change everything on your own sketchbook journey. So, in my case, I'm an interior designer, and for me, gathering inspiration, gathering interior design ideas, textures is a must. Before, I used to basically either take some pictures, for patterns, or sketch on my iPad, but not quick scribbles, but literally complex illustrations. But then one day I was sitting in front of a stack of magazines, I had a few pencils here laying around, and I had this sketchbook in front of me, another one I bought with the same thought, this is gonna be the one I'm going to finish. And then intuitively, I started sketching a few textures I really liked, and I fell in love with the process so much that I instantly started to scribble more and more interior design ideas, and not only textures from the magazine. I was curious about how exactly this or that color actually go with each other. So it's not like, oh, this is a very inspiring scene to sketch, or this is gonna be a very nice artwork to have. No, in my case, I was curious about how these colors work with each other. I literally redraw paintings of other designers and artists. I literally redraw existing textures, because this is how I understand how that creator was actually thinking, because one of my big goals for my life is to be able to fully express myself, to be able to share with the world what I see, what I feel. And this is why my sketchbook turned into exploration. I literally studied different visual works of different designers and artists, or when I read a book, for instance, and see a very interesting cover of a magazine like this one, then I instantly open my sketchbook and I create a few scribbles, like let me show it to you a little bit closer, see? Or for textures, interesting textures, let me understand how different shades of blue can create atmosphere. Or this one, okay, not my favorite one, here was inspired by some expressionist works of one artist, and I instantly wanted to try that style myself. Or a few more examples of patterns. And now the thing is that I'm so looking forward to opening the sketchbook again and drawing inside, and I do enjoy rewatching that sketchbook, because every single time when I take a look at that sketchbook and I see what's inside, I instantly come up with new ideas what else I can create. Then of course all of those ideas, they also appear inside my sketchbook as well. So see, when you switch that importance of needing to create the most beautiful artwork the world has ever seen to your own goal, like okay, I'm going to be using my sketchbook to study, let's say, also colors, or I want to develop my interior design eye, then my sketchbook is going to be serving that particular purpose. Or let's say you'd like your sketchbook to only study architecture when you travel, and then you know that you don't have to sketch people, you don't have to sketch flowers, you simply need to sketch the exteriors in a way so that you can actually understand your scribbles afterward and you can take something away from there. Or let's say you do want to explore more abstract art style, then you're gonna want to use your sketchbook for abstract explorations. You go to a museum, you see an abstract painting by someone, you're like, wow, interesting set of colors, let me try it out myself. This is how your sketchbook literally become your hobby, because it will help you grow. And speaking of patterns and speaking of expressionist works, I'm literally now going to a museum here in Munich, because here at the BMW Museum they have a spectacular exhibition where cars were painted by the biggest artists worldwide. And of course my sketchbook will be with me, but I think I'll be creating those patterns while back at home, because there it won't be that comfortable to be standing there and sketching. I really wanted to record this video, I really wanted to share this hack with you, because it changed everything for me, trust me. 20 plus sketchbooks. I also wanted to show you this sketchbook as well, and this is basically this sketchbook I bought myself, indeed, to just sketch what I see. And it did actually, I did have some fun, like this one, those are really amazing sketches, but I don't don't have that urge to get back and sketch something random there. For that, I have my iPad sketches. I design on my iPad. I can play around with colors. I can also have those fresh colors while creating digital, and I can print those sketches and have them freshly printed, like this example first. Let me show it to you. My page from my digital sketchbook. This is my treasure trove of ideas. I really want you to also try that hack yourself. Pick a topic, pick a goal, and then get back to this video and share, of course, your ideas and discoveries with me. I'm now off to that car museum, so see you there. Well, let me show you my first 15-minute sketch I created based on what I saw today at the B&B Museum. But I have to admit that the first lines didn't make much sense at all. I was like, okay, I'm just going to let my hand create whatever it is going to create, but the further I got into the drawing process, the more interesting I'd say it became to study the flow of color. This is a painting by Roy Lichtenstein, well, a fragment of a painting, and there were two more cars I really liked. The first one was painted by David Hockney, my all-time favorite artist, and the second one by Jeff Koons. And there was actually one difference between those two cars. So the painting by Jeff Koons, as far as I know, it got transferred onto the car's surface, whereas David Hockney actually painted that car himself in real life. Yeah, you could definitely feel that difference in texture between those two cars. And with all that being said, we've come to the end of this video. I really hope that it helped you see your sketchbook from a completely different side, and really hope that you'll stop overthinking your lines, that you'll stop overthinking every single page in your sketchbook and just start creating. And of course, your sketchbook finally gets a purpose, because even today, I didn't overthink those lines. I didn't overthink the process of adding those sketches in my sketchbook. I was like, okay, I really like the texture. Let me study it by sketching it. That's all. And this is how it should be. The process should be natural. The process should be enjoyable. And you should also trust your hand. You should be really confident about what you're currently creating. Okay? So happy creating with big drawing energy. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and stay until the end.